Are you looking to get into sales? Maybe you've looked into it before but have no idea where to look, how to do it, or where the money is. I'm going to give you over a decade's worth of sales experience to find out just that. And as a bonus at the end, I'm going to tell you the industries that I think have the most transferable skills to going into sales and who the best people are to work in sales. So that might just be you. Now, this was my office to the very first sales job I had. Hang on. Before we get into that, let's address this, shall we? 88.9% of you watching are not subscribed. What are you playing at? I'm giving you some valuable content over here. Quickly give us a subscribe, will ya? Alright, back to it. Now, this was my office to the very first sales job I had. Not exact, but pretty much bang on. No branding on the walls, and it had a little bit of a fake Wolf of Wall Street vibe.
Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing.
We all had these great big phones on our desks to do our outbound calls. Everyone had to have one. You would then all be given a coloured piece of paper, and that would have a different postcode on and all these businesses' names with numbers you'd have to cold call. You'd then have a whiteboard to go and write all of your deals on and your sales you've done that day. The manager would then bowl in like he's Grant Cardone and say, what deals we got tomorrow?
We got a couple mil coming in like a week. Yeah.
But when I was 18, I thought this was sales. I thought this was the life now. I thought this is what I was expected to do and how it was just going to be. I couldn't have been any more wrong. I had no idea there was all these different kinds of sales jobs, and they're all so completely different, but yet all have the exact same skill set. It's such a weird place. Selling insurance. It doesn't matter what type it is, you'll be so bored you'll be trying to jump off the top floor by lunch. You could sell a service like cleaning, or you could sell a service like massage and spa therapy, or you could sell a physical product like perfume or a car, or you can sell stocks and shares if you don't mind having a line of cocaine for breakfast, lunch and dinner and working every time zone imaginable. Also bring a sleeping bag to work because you won't be allowed to leave. Or if you're not that type of individual, you can sell alternative investments like whiskey and wine and other stuff. Or you can be like me and get involved in human trafficking. I joke, it's recruitment. But you will have a phone to each ear and you will be spinning 101 plates. But that's why we get paid the big bucks. Again, just a joke, I'm about to become a milkman at night. More on that later. Didn't realise I had something in my beard. Now, sales has been a part of everyday life for everyone since you were born. And more than likely, you would have done something called a hard sale without you even realising it. Here's an example. Now, an example of a hard sale would be when you went to the shops with your mum as a kid. That's your mum. And you being that annoying kid, you'd go, Mum, you know I've been so good lately. I found these sweets and just look at all the colours. They're only £1. Can I have them? No, you're not having the sweets, darling. We got sweets at home. Put them back, please. You would instantly lose your shit, throw your dummy out and kick off. Your mum is utterly embarrassed by you, forced to give in because she's weak and get you the sweets. You're over the moon. You've done your first hard sale. Congratulations, you're a piece of shit. But now you've seen this, I guarantee you can think of lots of different times you've been sold to and you didn't even know it. And likewise, you would have been selling yourself and you didn't know it. Whether you're selling yourself to a new potential employer, whether you're selling yourself to the missus to go out with the boys for the night, and you'll only have one. We all know it's never one. Or what you say to your kids. Does this sound familiar? I'll do you a deal. Just 4 more spoonfuls and you can have your ice cream. How does that sound? You've been selling the whole time. But most people will have a preconceived idea of what a salesman even looks like. And it normally comes down to just 3 people. You're going to come across the dodgy car sales rep, the field sales rep, or the ultra successful £1 million biller a year. These days we're just chilling in our headsets, walking around in the boxers, still doing deals. And what? The most successful people in sales often say the least. I truly believe this man is the best salesman in the world, and this is Jeff Basoz. And it's not because he owns this super big yacht, or has a $165 million house, or owns all of these companies. When Jeff was in this position, you have no idea the amount of rejection this man would have had. Now, Jeff would have had constant pushback from family, friends, any investor that he tried to say to. Imagine pitching the idea back then, you're going to sell books online. Online back then was a joke as it is, but because Jeff is an absolute visionary, he stuck with it and stayed true to his word. His mum would have gone, Jeff, but where's that going to take you? You're not going to earn any money there. Yeah, don't worry, Mrs. Basoz. Your son's only worth north of £200 billion and is the richest man alive. Stay true to yourself, believe in your dreams. Now, earlier in the video, I would have mentioned the best types of people to get into sales and the most transferable skills. Drum roll. Tradespeople and PTs. Let me tell you what, tradespeople would have dealt with the member of the public when they're very happy with the work, when they're not very happy with the work. Negotiating prices, buying materials, putting materials in, working out the profit margin of going into materials and what's going to go into the job itself. Very much a sales job and you didn't even know it. PTs, you'd have had to sell yourself to new clients. You'd have had to say, oh, I'm a better PT because this geezer don't know nothing. You'd have sold and worked out nutrition plans, training plans, what's the different prices between each, what goes into each. You'd have done referral schemes, you'd have worked out how much it's going to cost you to do a group class. Both of you are going to be very good in sales, but it's all about up here. When it comes to any sales job, the most important thing is you believe in what you are selling. Trust me, I've done loads of sales jobs and I've just sold product for the sake of selling it, right? But you really notice the difference and your paycheck really notices the difference. When you're selling a product that you believe is an absolute winner, you would sell it to your mum, your nan, your neighbour, and you wouldn't feel bad about it because you know they're getting a real honest product and it's worth the money. When you believe in something and you try to sell it, it comes across more passionate, more believable on the phone or in face to face. But when you're trying to sell something you don't even like yourself or wouldn't use, people will pick up on that, alright? Not everyone's fucking stupid. But I wish you all the best in getting into sales if that's the plan. If you don't want to get into sales, you're probably going to live a bit longer than us. If you're going for your first interview or you're getting into your sales job, if you're thinking about getting into sales, leave a comment down below, see if this video is helpful. See you in the next one. Don't sell anything dodgy.